What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I am so excited. I have my favorite box that I get every month. This is from Xstacey bath products. This is a $30 subscription. I found it on Cratejoy. They also have a website where you can just buy individual items if you would like to. So I will link both of that below. And this came to, I believe it was $30 a month. I do pay for it a couple months at a time. So of course, the price gets a little bit lower when you do that. It is a Canadian company. I love almost all of their products. I very rarely have a problem with anything. They are very high quality Canadian business, Canadian small business, sorry, and woman owned. So definitely check them out. It is totally worth the money, and the prices are very reasonable. I usually like to do a little recap because it is bath products. You never know, sometimes when you open a box or open a bath product, you know, it can seem very good, but then not always the greatest when you go to actually use the products. So I like to do a little recap every month of what I get. So I got 2 bath bombs, which were great. I got a bigger one and a smaller one. The smaller one I have not used yet, but it does smell amazing. The larger one I used, and it was fantastic. I got this soap that looked like a donut, which is so adorable. For a long time, for a while, I just put it on my counter. I didn't want to use it because I didn't want it to ruin, because it was so cute. But I did eventually use it, and it smells like it smells great. It's a berry scented soap. It is like amazingly scented, and after I use it, during when I'm using it, and right after, I feel like my hands still smell like berry a little bit, so I really love that. And then I got a body butter in grape flavor, grape pop, I think. The name might be slightly wrong, but it's grape, something like that. And it smells exactly like a grape crush. For those who live in Canada, if you live outside of Canada, I don't know what you have, but here we have something called Crush, and there's a grape flavored, and it smells exactly like that. I have realized that for my legs, at least for the summer, or maybe just right now, my legs can get very dry. So I put a little bit of a body butter on just my legs. I still use lotion for my hands and everything else. And it very much helps. So it has turned me into a body butter person where I wasn't one before. And it does smell so much like grape. It smells amazing, and it makes my whole bathroom smell like that flavor. Like it's so great, and it really does make my whole bathroom smell like that. So it's a great way to get your bathroom to smell great as well, for a side note. So let's open this month, see what we got. I love this. She always puts a little note just to say thank you, which I really appreciate. It's like a little extra treat, especially because there's no card, so there's no product card or anything like that. Obviously, you can go to the website and look up any information that you may need if you don't know a product, don't know how to use it, or just want the prices, because they don't include a card with the subscription. So I like that she puts some kind of a personal note on the inside. So the first thing we have is Blue Raspberry Bath Bomb. I will say that I love getting this box. I love opening it, because as soon as you open it, like, it's just a scent. It's very fruity, and it always smells like that no matter what you get. Like, it's always very scented when you open it, but I really like that. I love this bath bomb. It looks like a little donut. It is a large one, so I probably will try and like break it in half, or I'll just do that. So I went to touch it. I guess I squeezed a little bit too hard and it broke a little bit right here. So note self, don't touch that anymore. Then this is sugar plum. Again, I'm going to try and break this apart. This one is more intact. That's what that one looks like. Yeah, this one's much more intact. It's still a little bit soft. I've been noticing that recently with my bath bombs, but I've been getting from them that when I get them, they're intact, but like as soon as I it's more like a powder. As soon as I touch it, it just kind of goes into a powder form. I still totally been able to use them and just pour them into the bath like that, and it's worked totally fine. It might be because of the weather, because in Canada it can get quite hot going into the summer months, so maybe that's why. Is that because of the heat in transit that's why that's happening? I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much, but if it bothers you, that might be something to look out for. I don't know if that affects the amount of bubbles that you may or may not get because putting it into a powder. I don't know, but it doesn't really bother me personally. But it is something to note, that if you buy things from them, I do hope you buy something from them because they are amazing, but maybe get some of the other items during the non-summer months if you live quite far from where they are. I think they are in Calgary or Regina, somewhere in that area, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be wrong, so do not quote me. Don't know if that's actually true. Might have just totally made that up. But yeah, so that is something I've been noticing in the past few boxes that I've gotten. They're more powder, especially if it's a smaller ball, or like this one that's a donut. It's not as compact. That's the word, compact. Words are escaping me today, but it's not as compact, but still totally usable, and it still gives you the scent, which is what I use it for. I like the scent and the color in the bath, so they're still totally usable and still amazing. Okay, moving on. That was this little side note there. Then we have a solid lotion in Fruit Loops. I love this scent. It's just a white balm. Not a balm. It's the lotion, like a balm. I got a smaller version, so I'm happy to get a bigger one now. I got a smaller version in a previous box, so I know what this is. When I first got it, I had no idea what a solid lotion was, why I would use it, why I needed it. I was very confused. And again, there was no card, so I was really confused of what I was supposed to do with it. They did have some instructions on their website of different areas that you could use it. So I did use it after the fact, and I do use it occasionally. It's for rough areas, so if you work with your hands a lot or you weight lift a lot, your skin can get very rough, especially if you don't use gloves. Your skin can get very rough. Your feet can get really rough. So any area of your skin that's really rough and tough, then you'd use this one, and it really does help. It has helped my feet a lot because my feet get messed up. I work out barefoot and, walking all the time and stuff like that. So my feet do tend to just get messed up and rough, and this definitely helps me to smooth it out and make my feet a little bit better. So that's what I personally use it for. But if you had someone that used their hands a lot or worked out a lot without gloves on, then this would be totally helpful. It would totally help with your hands as well. So it's good for that use. Then have a big product for the fourth and last product is a whipped soap in warm vanilla. Okay. I do love opening it because it's like Isn't that just so pretty? I love their stuff is very aesthetically pleasing. So you could totally give a lot of this as gifts, and like it's just like if I got this as a gift, I'd be like, "Eh, that's so pretty. Like it's just so pretty." I think that's one of my nose. Oh wait, too close. Yeah, right. It's alright. The scent is alright. I think warm vanilla isn't my personal favorite. I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Fruit Loops, because no matter what, I've gotten numerous products in this scent, and no matter what I've gotten, it smells amazing. It's very potent and strong and like goes right for you. So there are some scents that are more think of the word, starts with an S, don't remember, but there are other scents that are just not as strong, I feel like, in hers. And I've gotten the warm vanilla in the soap, in the foaming soap, and I am using that, and the scent is like, it's there, but it's not like a hit you in the face kind of a scent. It's not very strong. It's kind of there a little bit, but at the same time, that's also sort of nice sometimes. As much as scented products are fantastic, you don't want to use too many products at the same time that are scented. You have scents, various different scents coming at you. So I actually really do like this fact that's more even tone, because then you use it with other things. It won't mix as much, if that makes sense. What I love to use whip soap for is shaving my legs. I use it as a shaving cream, and it really helps to nourish my skin after I do that, because I have a bad habit of, unless I have whip soap, I won't use shaving cream like a stupid person. So this definitely helps, and just helps to get more even shave on my legs. So love that. I got a smaller one from them. Happy to get a big one. They're bigger products, not sample size. They're bigger products. This is more like, obviously there's probably like $16 or something. Last a really long time. So let's say it's $16 like for the body butter whip. So you don't need a lot, because her products work so incredibly well. You really don't need a lot to do it. The body butter that I have, I use it on my legs pretty much every day for the past couple weeks, past 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I think. And it's like basically full. Like it's gonna last me for a really long time. But I love that fact. You really want, like, especially nowadays, you really want to make sure that you are spending your money wisely and getting a great value. And these products are really worth it because they work so well. You don't need a lot. So like of this, like you only need a tiny bit of whip soap to cover my whole legs. So I will stop ranting now. This is a little bit of a rant. So that's everything I got in my box. Again, I got 2 bath bombs. I got the solid lotion and the whipped soap. Don't know why I pulled it up upside down. Is this my favorite box? No. But I've had some boxes from them that were better. But I will say that I love everything. I love their products. I love just supporting their company. They really are fantastic, and their products really do last a long time. So definitely check them out. Thank you very much for watching. Definitely like this video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more, and definitely comment below what your favorite small business that you like to support is. I love finding new businesses to support that are small business, Canadian, and women owned. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely and fantastic day.